YouTube. I'm back after my grandpa got a hold of the camera the other day, and it's okay. Right now we've got him in a home for weekend supervision, so he may return at some point. So for all you that were offended from Grandpa, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, can't believe that fool uploaded that. So anyways, I'm here for a 150 sub contest. This person is actually new to me, and I didn't know who this was, which I need to pay attention a little more, and maybe you guys did know. This person commented on the Grandpa video, and he'd seen Grandpa, and he's like, I thought that was your real face, and the real face is not much better. But so I was like, well, who is this person? And I'm like, I need to go see if I'm subbed. And I was subbed. So at some point, we had subbed each other at some point. Either he subbed me first and I subbed him back. Normally that's what I do. If someone subs me, I sub them back. But sometimes I'm doing it at work on my phone. So then I don't necessarily have a chance to sit and watch any videos. So I come home and I completely forget about watching videos. And when I hear other people talk about someone, then finally maybe I may make my way to them. But yeah, I went and checked him out and actually put his videos on. I was doing some stuff around the house, and I put his videos on continuous play, so I just played through each of his videos. So I sat and listened to about 6 or 7 of them. Would pop in periodically. I mean, I was close enough to hear him. But man, he's got some good stuff. I mean, he gets some good pickups. So I don't know how new to the community he is. I know he gets more views on his videos than I do, and I think he has. Well, no, I was going to say he has more subs. This is the 150 sub contest. So I'm almost at 300, folks. Every time I get close, I lose a couple. Just like what Loki Goblin said. He starts to get somewhere and then he loses a few. Suppose I didn't lose about 30 on that Grandpa video. But no, so yeah, I actually dig this guy. So I'm glad that he commented. See, and it's just it. Not that you care. Once again, I know it's like a broken record. People don't care if Gimpy's watching their videos, stuff like that. But if someone comments on my videos, most of the time that's who I try to go watch. I mean, there's so many people I'd love to watch all the time, but I try to keep up with the people who actually comment a lot. So sometimes I may forget about somebody. Maybe they haven't commented in a while, and then all of a sudden they've commented, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So I'll go watch a few of their videos, so I catch up that way. So if there's any new people and you want me to check out your stuff, not that anyone really cares if I do, just comment on my video, and I'll follow, and I'll go check them out. So yeah, that's the best part about this community, is the interaction. So comment on mine, I'll comment on yours, and I'm slow to comment, so I know people will comment on my videos. Some videos I never get a chance to comment back at all because I'm checking the comments at work. I'm working so many days in a row. By the time I actually get a day off, I forget about it. It's like I don't want to comment on my phone. That sucks. So, but there's times where I do get to comment, and it's 3 days later, and people are probably like, what did I even say? So then they gotta go back and read the comment they put to me. So, anyways, this person's name I cannot pronounce, and I don't want to butcher it. I know his name's TOU because I heard him say it. So, if you guys know this man, I don't know how to say his last name. I should have watched enough videos to see him. Maybe his first video, he would have said how to say this. So, but I know it's TOU, and we're not gonna try to say the last name. And it is his 150 subs. So, congrats, man. I don't know how long you've been in the community, but you're doing it right, man. You're doing it right. So, his question is, if you could get 5 books CGC'd, paid for, shipped to you for free, you just hand over some books and 5 of them are CGC'd or PGX'd for free, what 5 would it be? And man, seriously, you could ask me this in 2 weeks and I'd probably have different answers. But I kind of went there and did a real quick look and thought, well, I know. But see, I couldn't narrow it down to, actually, I almost came here with 10 books. But most of these are obvious ones. If you got them, most people would want them CGC'd too. And some of these, I've read them and I don't need to open them again, so it's no problem. Oh yeah, first thing I would do is I would have Avengers number 10 CGC'd. This is actually a pretty nice copy. My brother bought this at a flea market for like $2 or $3, like 10 years ago. Comics weren't hot at the time, and these were just laying on the table. And actually, X-Men 101 was there too, the first Phoenix. So he bought both of them. They were just so cheap, and I was like, I wasn't even that blown away at the time. I was just like, well, that's cool. Avengers number 10, that's old. Wasn't back into comics again yet. And then finally, when I got back into comics, I was doing the Avengers thing, so my brother hooked me up. Actually, I'm supposed to help draw a comic with him for this, actually. So in reality, it's still half his, but my art sucks. You don't want me drawing on it. But anyway, so, yeah, Avengers number 10. Is this the first Immortus? I don't even know. But just because it's my second earliest, the earliest Avengers I have is number 5, and it's beat up. So this one actually would come back. I'm not going to speculate on how high it'd come back, but it'd come back 8 or higher probably, but I don't know exactly. You guys are good at that. Me, I don't fucking care, what a copy looks like. I got comics that have been people's butts. We know that. So that one's actually nice. So, and this one, of course, I whip this thing out anytime I get the chance. Sure, it has writing on it, but this thing means so much to me. And this is gonna come back lower grade, but higher than I would think. I bet it would come back. It looks like see, it's not rolled. See, it looks like the spine on this Hulk 181 is rolled, but that's lined up perfectly on the edge, so you can't see it from there. So it's just the way. It just has a lot of white on the edge, so both sides are like that. So actually, this is probably better than I think. And I got this from a good friend, Gene Paul Ace Peter. Thank you again. Every time I look at this, this still hasn't made it into the box. This stays in a special place. So one of my prized possessions of all time, right here, Hulk 181. And see, it's got Daryl wrote on there, so I think that's why it'd come back lower. But then again, Daryl autographed it. So. And this one right here is a book that is not worth anything at all, and it's not going to come back real high, but this is not a bad copy. But I just love this so freaking much. One of my favorite covers of all time. One of my favorite stories. I just love this. Love me some John Byrne. It's Avengers 188. I love this where they're fighting all the, they're in Russia, I think, flying over Russia, and these are like, these monsters are made of different elements. So I always thought that was really cool. And that big guy in the center there, the black one, that's just awesome, man. That guy's spooky. So yeah, this for no other reason than I just love it. I'd want that hanging on my wall. So if I get any CGC, I really don't care about CGC books. I don't own any. I mean, if I could get one easily, I would take the trouble to do it, but otherwise, I don't care. But if I do have them, I'm probably hanging them on the wall. And this right here is another one that Larasa, she actually got me into this, and I still need to read them because I'm missing 4 issues of, I'm current up to 21, but I need 4 issues in there. So when I finish the 4, then I will finally start reading it. I've got the first trade paperback actually, so I've read some of it, but I'm ready to just spend a day just reading all of them. So, but this is a nice copy of Revival number 1. First print, and it's signed by the artist and the writer, whichever's which. Tim Seeley, yeah, Seeley's the writer. Mike Norton's but yeah. So it's a nice first print CGC, not CGC. Duh. That's the point of this. We're doing CGC. So I'd want this just because, it's my one of very few autographed books, and I know sometimes that brings down. Sam, I wouldn't care if I sent something in and it came back a 3.0. I don't care. To me it'd be more like I said, more about hanging it up. And this right here, I love this. I still worship that I have this book. I got it from a friend recently, and I'm just so happy. It's not gonna be a long video, folks. It's not gonna be 34 minutes like Grandpa's video. I'm so sorry. But NYX number 3. I think that'd look just amazing CGC, and it's not a bad copy at all either, so I would definitely CGC this one. So I waited a long time to get this, and finally I got it. So And last but not least, one of my other prized possessions. That's why it's in the real hard shell case thingy. I would have to, and this is a pretty damn good copy. And this was actually sitting on the counter, on one of those little leanie stands on the counter at Half Price Books for $100. This is, like I said, right before comics were getting big again. And I snatched it so quick, and I was just like, oh my god, and I was shaking. And I walked out. My friend was like, you want to borrow $100 to get that? And I'm like, if you'll do it, I won't be able to pay you back $100 all at once. But so he let me pay him $20 a week for 5 weeks, man. And I tell you what, I would not get this for $100 now. Matter of fact, I've seen it half price since then, and it's been $200 and up. So, well, maybe $150 to $200. So here it is, X-Men '94. So, yeah, this is probably the main. If I could only choose one book to CGC, it'd probably be this one. So even over the Hulkman '81. So and this would come back pretty high. How high, I don't know. I don't know how you guys can tell all this stuff. So, okay, so that's my video. I knew it would be quick. Congrats again, TOU, man. That's awesome. So welcome to the community. You've probably been here a long time. Welcome. I'm glad I found you. So, anybody else doesn't know who he is, go check out his videos, man. He's, I'm going to have to look and see how long he's been around, because that's going to bug me now. He had quite a few videos, so he's either a really busy man, and he's not been here that long, or he's been here a while. So, anyways, congratulations, TOU. Yeah, on to 400 and 500 subs. That'll be coming soon, man. So, thanks again. Later, guys.